Selamat sejahtera. Topic of presentation of mine today is microplastic. Plastic is a great invention that changed the world. It is not only durable, flexible, but also energy saving and material conserving in production. The invention of plastic allows critical development of many fields, and it can be found basically everywhere today. But sadly, mass production and unsustainable disposal of these not naturally biodegradable synthetic polymer are choking our earth. This is what we call the plastic pollution. Scientists estimated that if the condition continues, by 2050, it will be 4 truckloads of plastic waste being thrown into the ocean per minute. And by weight, the sea will contain more plastic than fish. It is not unfamiliar for us to read across the news of animals get killed by the entanglement in and ingestion of plastic. Apart from the damage caused by the larger plastic waste, we must pay attention to the nearly invisible enemy, microplastic. Microplastic are the tiny plastic particles which less than 5 millimeters in length. There are 2 types of microplastic. First, the primary microplastic are the tiny plastic particles that directly release into the environment. For example, microbeads in toothpaste and plastic pellets used as material in industrial manufacturing. You might be surprised that erosion of tires while driving also contributes to the microplastic pollutions. Next, secondary microplastic are formed as the larger plastic pieces are broken down. As the plastic products undergo physical stress and exposed to UV radiations, they become brittle and eventually degrade into smaller plastic fragments. Microplastics are tiny but yet dangerous. Many years ago, under the radar, it invaded every corner of the planet. Microplastic can be found at the peak of high mountains and even in the deep sea floor with high concentrations. Scientists were shocked by the volume of microplastic discovered in the deep sea floor beds. There is up to 1.9 million pieces covering just 1 square meter. Microplastic can be directly or indirectly ingested. Research found that zooplankton, as the crucial food source for other animals, has ingested microplastic. Besides, some animals also mistake microplastic as food. Consequently, microplastics are introduced into the food chain. Bioaccumulation takes place as well as the microplastics are transferred up the trophic levels. Humans, as one of the top predators, eat the fish and therefore also consume microplastic indirectly. Not only in the fish, microplastics are found in the filter feeders such as oyster, mussels, and baleen whale. So, can we avoid microplastic by stop eating seafood? The answer will be no. The presence of microplastic is closer to our life than we think. In 2016, scientists collected thousands of water samples from all around the world. They concluded that 74% of them polluted by microplastic. Studies also discovered the presence of microplastic in tap water, tea bag, sea salt, honey, and even in the air we breathe in. Study was carried out to investigate the effects of microplastic injections. The experiment found that ingestion of microplastic reduced the food consumption and might cause blockage or damage in body. Over a long time, the growth and nutrient absorption can be affected. Apart from the physical damage, microplastics are associated with hazardous chemicals. During plastic production, additives are added intentionally to improve the properties of products. The components can affect the inner organs, disrupt the hormone excretion, and cause reproductive abnormalities. Some of them are carcinogens. Microplastics are not only being the pollutant source itself, they act as transfer vehicles for other toxic contaminants, invasive species, and pathogens. Large surface area and hydrophobic properties of microplastic make it a sponge. It absorbs the external pollutants such as persistent organic pollutants and heavy metals. Formation of biofilm on the surface enhances metal absorption and microbe colonization. Study also suggests plastics concentrate the contaminants in up to 10 power 13 higher than the concentration in water. Moreover, there is potential risk in transporting alien species or pathogens by microplastic around the world driven by the water current. What can we do to stop the pollution? Recycling alone is not going to help much. Most of the plastic items we put in the recycling bin do not recycle in the way we usually think. It's normally ended up in landfill or incinerated because the recycling process is way more costly. Projects like beach cleaning, plastic pickup missions might clean the area in short term, but it's not solving the root problem. The rate of plastic pollution is way too faster than we're able to handle. However, it is undeniable that the project helped to educate people and promote the idea of sustainable lifestyle. Should we ban plastic? Complete banning on plastic usage in this stage is unrealistic unless the better substitution of plastic is found. However, single-use disposable plastic items should be banned. It is ironic to think that these long-lasting and durable materials is designed for just one use, and the plastic waste stays forever. We must reduce and refuse the plastic items. Mindset of public has to be changed, and gradually we can live a plastic-free lifestyle. Government and corporate should be responsible to take larger scale of movement to manage the plastic waste effectively and develop new technology to tackle the plastic pollution. Policy and law enforcement are important too. It is exciting to know that the ocean cleanup founded by the Buoyant Sled has developed advanced ocean cleaning technology which has estimated to be able to remove 50% of the Great Pacific garbage patch every 5 years. Further investigation is required to allow us to understand the impacts of microplastic. It is important to know the scale of plastic pollution so that the efficiency of mitigation can be measured. Plastic is what our Earth cannot digest. Think twice and more before we use it. Thank you.